Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Enorma Prize for another episode of Space Engineers. Alright, so in this episode, this might get kind of complicated. Because what I want to do is start hooking this stuff up, at least get some of the like conveyors going. We're probably not going to get them built, but at least designed. That way this little mining station that we eventually want to get fully operational, we'll be ready to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and start designing things. Let me just go ahead and check. I don't actually have any of my conveyor stuff in, so let's go ahead and add it in. We want you, 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 and I want to get rid of you because we also want the sorter. Oh, I already grabbed the sorter. Okay, so then we want the junction. There we go. Okay. Well, apparently I screwed everything up. Let's get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Alright, let's put all this in order. You, 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 and you. There we go. Alright. So, if you remember, these are going to be our ore storage containers. This one, they're both going to be part of the main storage center. And what I want to do is, we want our ships to dock from here that will be full of material, and then we want it to send to this one right here, and then this will separate ore into. It will forward like all the reminable ores into this one, which then the refineries will grab. And then we also want this one to separate ice, because ice can't be refined. It just goes into this thing to create oxygen and hydrogen. So, and we'll also need to forward that. We'll do that later. We're gonna need to forward the oxygen stuff to the fuel area too, in case we have ships that come docked that need hydrogen, because that is considered a fuel source. But let's go ahead, and I want to put this down. Bring you up. Okay. Now, I guess we should have it like this. Yeah. Have it like that. Okay. How many docks should we have? I'm thinking 5. I mean, we really don't need a whole lot of docks, but to be pleasing, we might do 5. Let's have it like every other 5. Starting with this one right here, so technically we'll have 6. So let's just do you, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we want another junction. And before I do anything, there is a mistake I did make, so I need to destroy most of this. I forgot to build a sorter. Build it right here. This sorter basically just allows only ore to go through. So if we accidentally let go thing or try to make things go through that are not ore, they won't be able to like mess with the rest of the system. So we'll have you go that way. Have you go out. Whoop, not you. You 1, 2, 4, 5, and then we want you, Mr. Junction. So 3, 4, 5. Let's see, that's 3 at the moment. I guess we'll just go all the way down. I mean, we probably won't need that money, but just in case, you never know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus this will give us plenty of space for like a docking area. Okay, how close are we? We could probably do one more. So let's put you there. 1, 2, 3. And then 5. And then now we need to curve it. Because you are the final one. 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. So there's all of our docking areas. We have 7 of them. That should be plenty. Okay, and now we need to make all of these connectors. Which are you, I believe. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there we go. There is our docking area for our mining ships. They'll dock into here, and then all the ore will go into this one right here. We also need to make another sorter. Put it right here in the middle. There we go. And then all the ore is going to go into there. And then we want a different sorter to go in this direction. Should we do it on top? At the moment, this is going to be a temporary area. I'm just going to hook all this up temporary. Because later on in the future, once we get all this stuff operating, get the station here working, we're going to have all the oxygen stuff in there because that station is going to be pressurized. So it's going to have its own oxygen system and such. And that's also another thing that I need to worry about because, well, we probably won't worry too much about this station, but we'll have a backup for oxygen because some ships will be pressurized when they're big enough or need their cabin to be refilled and stuff. So we'll need some sort of way to implement that. But for the time being, it's not really that important. I just saw a lightning flash. You guys may possibly hear some thunder. We've had thunderstorms all day going on. I'm thinking I'm going to have it come up from the top, just because I think that's going to be cleaner. So, nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you. Actually, you know, it would be better if we just have it come from here. Yeah, that would be a lot better. So let's have the little conveyor thingy, the conveyor sorter. Okay. Have you go in this direction. Boop, 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 boop. Whoops. No! Give me. I need a little bit more steel plate. Whoop. You go away. Like 100 more. Is this episode's pretty much gonna be nothing but designing. Okay. And then for now, what we need to do is get rid of you. Put you here. We do not have the material to build all this. Alrighty. How much interior plate do we have? Actually, we do have a decent amount of stuff. We might be able to actually build this. I don't know though. We need a lot more construction components. I don't think 62 is going to be enough. Will you be enough to finish this? Well, at least it's basically finished. I could probably just build those real quick. Production, construction components, and computers is what I needed. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring you up here. I don't know why I only put 100, but whatever, that works. And computers require silicon. Let's put like 100 of that up here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Conveyor sorter's on its side. Whatever. Like I said, it's a temporary thing. I like how you are not doing anything anymore. Is that because you're attached to the top? Nope. Oh, that's because this isn't hooked up. Duh. Oh well. At least that'll work. Okay, so now we have our ore. I mean, it's designed. It's not actually going to work yet. But we have our ore hooked up to our oxygen generator. And we have it hooked up to our medical bay as well. Medical bay still works, right? Oops, I broke our oxygen with our medical bay. Okay. And that is because I built a conveyor sorter. Whoops. Alrighty. Let's try this again. We need not a conveyor sorter, we need a conveyor junction. I was wondering why I needed to build computers for that stuff, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. And again, I wasn't paying attention. What exactly do I need? We need 6 motors and 20 small steel tubes. Give me those. Motors! Alrighty, let's get this baby built. There we go. Now we're green on both sides. That would explain when it wasn't working right. Alrighty. Now, once we get this thing built here, whenever we drop ice from our mining ship, it should go here and then send it that way. Once I build the sorter and get it programmed, of course. Okay, so now you go to here, which is our main iron storage. You were kind of just like a backup iron storage. And actually, what I should have done was just put that over here. That would have been smarter. But I could just set this to bring everything except for ice, and then just have this as like an ice storage. I don't know. I'll mess around with it later on in the future. Okay, so we got that planned. Now the next thing we need to plan is to get this entire thing all hooked up. And how are we gonna do that? Well, we are going to use a crap ton of sorters. So the first thing I want is a sorter. I don't think that's actually what I want. Huh. I gotta remember exactly how I did this, because I've done this before on a different save. I'm just trying to remember how I do it now. Let's see. First off, let me figure out where our refinery is, that's a beacon. That is definitely not a refinery. That's a giant light, not a thing that refines stuff. Refinery. Okay. Will you snap? Thank you. Alright, so it looks like it's right here. No, it's rotated a little bit. Alright, so I think I got this. I'm trying to look for I just pointed at my screen, which you guys are not going to notice. But that little thing on top of the hologram, that's what I need, because that's what I'm hooking stuff up to. So, let me see. There's another one down here at the bottom, and I'm trying to remember how I do this. I may have to pause the video for a second and try to figure out what I did. Okay, so what I did last time is I would have it coming, have the ore coming in from the top, and then at the bottom is where the ingots would come out. What we're going to do is we're going to hook all of these up, and then they're all of these are going to be hooked up to the ore thing over here. Then once they're refined, they'll be jettisoned out from the bottom and go all the way over here to this guy. So, let's see how well we do this. Let me go ahead and just put one on each one of these, because I want one space separating these. Okay. So there's our one space, and now we need sorters, because I want every single one of these are going to be running a different ore. There's 10 types of ore in the game, and each refinery is going to be dedicated to each ore. So you will be that ore, you will be that one, you will be that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, now we need conjunctions. We need conjunctions on all of them except for the last one. Okay, now we need these. Whoop, I messed. Whatever. I'll grab it when I get back. To hook all these up into one line. Okay, and then this one has to be a curve. There we go. Now that all those are hooked up, we take this one and then hook you up to this one. Now I don't believe I put any, I don't think I put a sorter on this one, because all these sorters are only going to see what's in this one, and so they'll grab it from that one. Okay. Boop. Boop. Okay, and now I need you. Alrighty. Now that one's all done. Okay, now we do the same exact thing for the bottom one. In order to do that, we need to have you. Hook you up. Nope, god dang it. You weren't supposed to move. I'm also getting low on O2. I need oxygen! Give me! Thank you. Now I know this grid might be a little bit difficult to see. And it is kind of difficult to see. But trust me. God dang it. Stop. Alright, I know there's a button you can push. I think it's T. To prevent the things from rotating when you move to something else. Stay up. Stay up. Yeah, this can be the only annoying thing. Alright. Oops. I totally almost killed myself. Okay, and now the next thing we need is a sorter, because we want all of these to be sorted by ingots. So we want you there, you there, you. Of course, you get confused. You know, I think I have the rotation on. I don't know. I get confused on which one's the rotation, which one's not. Because basically it can snap to the rotation of whatever it's hooked to, or you can turn that off and just have it where it's fixed all the time. It's still like most of the time works, but sometimes it doesn't work that well. Okay, so now we need a bunch of junctions so we can hook all this together. Okay, and we do need a junction for you. No, we don't. Okay. I'm getting a stupid freaking giant thing that's in my way. So now we hook all these up. So they're one big line. Okay. Alrighty, and then now we hook this one to this one. Okay, I guess we can do... Let's see. Oh yeah, that's plenty of height. Alright, I just wanted to make sure that if we walked or whatnot through here, it wouldn't like hurt us or anything. Holy crap, that is perfect. Sweet. I love it when the plan works through. Okay, and then that's going to be our ingot storage. Now, what should happen is all these things, once they're built and all the refineries work, they should pull the stuff up, and it should go right into here, because that's the only place it's going to be going. Okay, and now we need to hook these babies up to the ingot one. And we have to use a different port, otherwise it's not going to work right. So I guess we can use the sideways one, or... I mean, we could use that one. It's gonna look kind of interesting with that going straight up. It's gonna kind of block the path a little bit. Let's use this one. I like this one for aesthetics reasons. Okay, let's get... Guess that would be good? Yeah. I want you. How should we do this? I need to make both of these separate lanes. I guess for now, I know the connections are right here. So let's have you like that. At least I hope the connection's right there. Otherwise, we'll find that out once we build everything. Okay, and now we need you, because we only want ingots to go through here. Okay, and then I'm gonna probably do this. Get them close together. Build a junction. Ah, yeah, that'll work. Okay. And now, this isn't going to force anything in, it's just going to allow them to accept the ingots and to get processed. I'm eventually going to probably have to look up a script to see how I want that to work. Because I do want both of these to be different lanes, and you're gonna have one of them to be like the main, and it's gonna like offset its load between all of these guys. And I want this one to do that, and these ones to do that, but I want them to be separated, so so they don't like pull everything over. So that's gonna be a script I'm gonna have to look at. Okay, and we also need some sort of way to hook up our refinery. We could bring it up here and just hook it up to this. Yeah, that'd be the easiest way. It's gonna look kind of... yeah, let's have it hook up to here. I think that would be the cleanest way to add this thing in. So let's go with you. We want you. I guess we'll just feed it like this. I think that would be the easiest way. And then we want you, because we only want uranium to go in here. Whoops. Get rid of you. Okay. Grab you. Have you go this way. You go this way. And we hook you up. Alrighty. And then whenever uranium gets refined, it will go into this container right here. And then if the power plant needs some, because there's a script I'm going to find, because I found a script online that allows us to control like how much uranium you can put into the refinery. Like when it gets, or into the this guy, and when it gets to a certain point, he will turn himself off. Alrighty. And then there's one more, which I might go ahead and start making. I'll probably save for the next episode. Because the next step is to hook up all these guys into another large container for the finished product. We have to have two of them, and I gotta figure out exactly where I want them. I do want the refueling area to be back here, so that's probably where we're gonna put that. But I want the finished product, or the components, probably. I guess we could drag them over to like here. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, because we're gonna need all this room over here for like small landing pads for ships. So yeah, we'll probably put that here. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode. I know this is probably a little bit boring. We're doing a lot of a lot of construction on the main station. We have a lot to build. Next episode is probably gonna be another designing episode because there's still more I want to do. We need to design the refueling area. We need to design the loading area for when components are completed. I need to probably grab a few scripts so I can get the lane things going. I have to do a little bit of research on that and get that going next week. But for now, guys, that's kind of what's going on. All this stuff is designed. Nothing is really built yet, and that's kind of one of the reasons I really enjoy this game. Is it's kind of like a two-part thing where you can design a really, really big ship, like if you go to creator mode and everything, or a really, really big station. But I kind of like this point because it's like, okay, everything's like borderline or a box seed, or I forgot what these are called, vexels? I don't know. And then you can kind of see what it's going to be like once you add all the materials and get everything made. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you enjoy what I do, consider subscribing. Check out the other content I have available on the channel. And if you want to support me directly, there's a Patreon in the video description you can check out. But anyways, guys, until next time, this is Captain Soban signing out.